changing. It feels so backwards in my head. I need to face it. Accept the parts of me are dead. I'm too complacent. Maybe that's why I feel scared of starting over. Starting over. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make 'em all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. All I wanna do is take your money. 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 Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones and weed and bombs. Running when we hit 'em. Lethal poison for the system. Pirates, skulls and bones, sticks and stones and weed and bombs. Running when we hit 'em. Lethal poison for the system. No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my banner, prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already going hell, just pumping that gas. No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my banner, prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already going hell, just pumping that gas. All I wanna do is take your money. 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 MIA, third world democracy. Yeah, I got more records in the KGB. So, no funny business. You already are.
Time's gone inside out.
All right, what's up, gang? Gang. All right, 1 second. How we doing, huh? All right. Let me see, where's this chat? Morning, morning. Yo, yo. What's up, Ruben? Ruben's locked in. Patrick, Jane. There is no tomorrow. Rafa, Nick. What's up, Seth? Luis, RCG. What is this? Cent W for 10 joules? I don't understand this. All right, well, hello, everybody. Good morning from India. Good morning, India. All right, guys. Market opens here in about 5 minutes. Looks like all the excitement really started to happen about an hour ago. 40 minutes ago here, market started to sell off. You can kind of see it right over here. If you look back, if we zoom out, we were actually looking at this zone here for NQ yesterday. All right, check this out. So remember we talked about where we had a lot of support coming in, a lot of, the last push to the upside before everything crashed. So yeah, market traded out of here. I totally understand not trading this though, considering, Dow was a lot more bearish. It did play out of like a different structure. I'm kind of waiting for it to trade a little bit higher to take a sell. I mean, the markets have continued to be bearish. So obviously, it makes sense to keep kind of flowing with the sells. But yeah, I was definitely more open to selling at a bit of a higher price here. Hold on, let me close a couple things here, y'all. Yo, what's up, Brandon? All right, here, close that. All right, so yeah, I mean, we got markets are moving, but we gotta find our way in here. So, same thing here with S&P. We had a lot of support building up over here, a lot of money flowing in, and here was the last push to the upside before everything started to work its way down. So, S&P is actually what played out of this zone really well. We were in buys yesterday, if you guys remember. And these buys, we had TP hit just perfectly yesterday. Shit's moving slow today. But yeah, we had the market trade right up into the area of interest over here. So we traded right up into this zone, and then everything sold off. So yeah, am I looking for anything in specifics for today's trading? Right now, honestly, I kind of want to just keep waiting for market to flow higher to take any positions. Let me know if if I'm dropping any frames or anything here. Here we go. Hold on, let me close this. All right, I think we're good here. So yeah, anyways, you're good? Cool. I'm good? Cool. So, I mean, yeah, indices look kind of boring right now. No clear setups. I'm not really selling out of here. I think the market's already rejected the zone from yesterday's like 9 a.m. And then here we go. Let's see. Now, what does have really nice setups where we're pretty far from these areas, but yeah, I mean, metals have left behind this huge sell-off from over here. So, dude, what the fuck? Why is this taking so long? All right. Let's see. Maybe that helps. But yeah, you guys can see this. This was on, I think, Wednesday. Right, Wednesday we had a clean sweep of tons of liquidity right here. So there's a pending buy zone way over here. So it's just a matter of time for silver right here. So nice and easy, clean zones. And then continuation right over here. All right, so that we could wait for. Gold has a similar move, right? Clears the lows, rallies. Same thing with this idea. It's more of a matter of kind of waiting for the market to get over here. Let's see if price gets here for gold or silver. It'll look a lot better. Got an NQ shakeout and an ES mitigation. Good stuff, Corey. You're always on the ball, bro. We always find out after the fact. But that's because you're up before us, though. You're up really early taking these trades. What was the shakeout that you took on NQ? Yeah, what did you take or where? Yeah, what is the shakeout that you take here? Takes out New York highs. Or did you take a buy somewhere? I don't really see it, but you did your thing, bro. I'm happy for you. What I do see here is there is definitely a lot of liquidity over here. So like we're seeing NQ crash, take out London lows already. Yeah. So I see the last push up here. This was like that order block move that I've been looking for, but it just happened on NQ. It happened to whatever the price that got here first rather than anything else. Like here, look at how much slower Dow is moving over here. Way less aggressive. Just completely different types of movement. So I'm kind of chilling on that. Sold NQ at London high. So NQ mitigation? Like closing this out here? Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. I don't get it, but maybe I'm confused here. Alright, S&P. Same thing. So what I don't have really is any setups for buys. Unless it happens later. So like we clear some lows, markets recover, blah, blah, blah. That might be the case. But otherwise, it's not really happening for me right now. So honestly, going to be a bit of patience. What I do see here is this. So yesterday, kind of like in that lunch hour window, we have a nice sweep here from NQ. So NQ clears a whole bunch of money, slowly works its way up. You see we get above New York highs here. And so the market trades up here for about 3 hours. So we break above New York highs. It creates higher highs for some time. So I actually do like, and it's weird because NQ's got a lot more bearish momentum, but it is trading into where we had this sweep of liquidity. So let's see if this is worth taking or not. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get a bit more context in the market. So we could see here, price tries to get below, fails, comes back up here. And then we have structure sitting here for a few hours. So, okay. Price trades up here pretty well, honestly. And then now, so we're still bearish in the 15. You have lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. 5 minutes started to switch structure here. Definitely right now in the middle of breaking through tons of liquidity. Okay. I really would have preferred a buy here, but NQ is so much more bearish than everything else. So over here, you have Dow's move down, huge move down. Market works its way up. Structure still bearish, struggling. It hasn't broken any highs. Unless we start seeing like NQ really slow down and Dow start to like really get more aggressive to the downside, I don't know if I'm going to take a position here yet on NQ. I may hold off on this. So we'll see. I'm going to have an alert here. I'll kind of see how price is moving by the time things happen here. There's a very good chance that we get indices, like let's say Dow maybe just starts to crash, and then things might be different for me here. We'll see. Yeah, okay. So we'll see. Okay. Someone asked about silver. Do you see shakeout buy on silver, or you see it going past and clearing liquidity? Shakeout buy. Taking out what? Like these London lows? Like kind of this consolidation here? Are you saying something like kind of like this? Here? And then something like that? Yeah, maybe if we just see it the whole thing unfold, I could get that. But if you're talking about this right here, then so we break below some of this London session, like just previous lows here, and then I wouldn't really take any buys yet. I feel like there's not enough liquidity draw to do that. Okay. NQ has gotten now to this area. So because it's just dropping so much more aggressively than even Dow is doing, S&P is doing, yeah, I'm not going to pull the trigger on here. A part of me thinks it still actually could play out, but too much momentum to the downside here while Dow is like chilling. But now they're kind of moving in opposite directions. So look at how much this is picking up speed to the upside, and you have NQ starting to slow down or something. I don't know. I don't love it, so I don't need to trade it. Now we got oil here. Oil's still chilling, just sideways. Took a couple buys here yesterday, and then right now, what are we seeing? So we're inside of this whole range, so we're kind of just consolidating in this entire range. You see the market take out during London. It took out Tokyo highs, New York highs, came back down, came back up. Maybe this I can kind of see being like a shakeout, and then structure kind of sucked over here. So this is just in between. I don't really love any of this either. But maybe with oil, same thing. We could be looking for like big moves to the downside, and then maybe it eats it up and we get shakeouts. So a lot of pending ideas, potential. If I zoom out here a little more, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, so let's see here. All right. Dude, Bitcoin almost hit 80K this morning. Epic. What a rip. All right, so NQ starting to bounce out of the zone, and then so is Dow. So since they're all moving kind of the same, yeah, I don't know. This is pretty mellow. I'll be real, guys. Market kind of looks like shit today. Yeah, this kind of sucks. All this is kind of trash. No conclusive setups. Indices look like nothing. Metals, nothing. Oil, nothing. I'm like mind blown how shitty price action is right now. Like not even close to an opportunity. The only one is this NQ trade here that looks pretty mediocre. Yeah. Yeah, market's been a challenge these last 2 weeks, for sure. There's been, it's been choppy. It's been pretty mellow here. Yesterday was probably my best day of the month, and it still was just like it's just getting base hits in, honestly. Just getting a good bounce, and then that's it. So, yeah, guys. I mean, I'm here. I can answer. Yeah. Meanwhile, strange, right? That is funny. Indice markets are slow, not doing much, and meanwhile, the eruption of crypto has begun once again. So the irony in that, huh? Robinhood popping up another 10% today. Big moves. Coinbase absolutely sending it over here. Those are really the bigger winners. Webull up another 3%. Yesterday it gapped up like crazy, rebalanced that gap and instantly ripping right now. So continuations here I do think are likely. Let's see. MSTR still pushing. Anything Bitcoin related right now is moving pretty nicely. Klarna bouncing back, guys. I talked about this. This was my options territory, so I just stacked contracts in here. XRP is up 20%. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Some Ponky moved 43% today. Jesus Christ. I saw this a long time ago though, like 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, you're starting to see some alts get revived here. Looks like some meme coins are having their day. Dog here, pumping a little bit, not bad. Cool. Yeah, guys. I mean, markets. If you've been stacking on some crypto, you're probably pretty stoked right now. We love to see it. But okay. Yeah, this is why, like, throughout the last, I don't know, basically all year, but especially the last couple months, it's like for the syndicate we've talked about how no one's been paying attention. This has been looking like reaccumulation. These lows have been struggling. So there's way more upside to accumulate at these levels than the word downsides. And everyone's praying for these 60K prices when prices at 120, 125. And then when it gets there, people don't do shit about them. Ethereum is good. Yeah, Ethereum's been ripping. Yeah, for sure. I'm not really stacking too many altcoins. I've been just focused on really just Bitcoin, and a couple AI tokens in here, but that's about it for me. And then I have a ton of dog. BTC gonna drop to 55K. Don't get too hyped. I don't call it bottom, so to accumulate as much as possible. Cool. Don't get too hyped. My guy, I've been doing this since 2016. Come on. Do I think we're ready for a bull run if we break 82,900 and we sustain above here. So if we get this next move and we sustain here, then I don't think we get the 55Ks anymore. But yeah, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, let your money do the talking. Place your money accordingly. Yeah, I love it. No, and I get it. I think it's a good. It is a good cautionary tale to be like, yo, don't get too hyped. But I would accumulate regardless. Accumulate as much as possible. I mean, calling it out in October, November, and then saying when the real alt season starts. I don't know. A lot of those forecasts, I just think are interesting. Yeah, crypto sessions. People will start paying attention again. People only start paying attention when price is way up. Like, people weren't paying attention here, I remember I was doing some psychology lessons over here, and price is sitting at like 20K. But yeah, I mean, good run, guys. This week has been phenomenal. With the squeeze and all of this volume, all of this liquidity throughout this, like that's why these moves are possible. If you're more of an, if your goal is to just extract from this, then I mean, when you get a 20%, 30% move in the course of a week, like take it. But you just have to be clear about your philosophy. Like, what are you doing? What are you really here for? What's your timeline with your beliefs here? Are you more focused on taking high probability entries and exits? You just got it. Are you accumulating for the long term? So you just got to be pretty aware, and then you don't really want to have a moving finish line with stuff like this. So for me, I literally buy every single day automated. So I'm cool with it regardless. But are we in a bull run? Are we seeing the beginning of it yet? It's too early for me to tell. But what I do like about this is the fact that these daily levels have struggled to create lower lows twice. And so when these lows fail like this to really establish demand below here, then these typically fail too, the previous high. So I do think we break above 82,900. The thing is, what I want to see, what I wait for is, are we going to stay above it? If we do, then yes. If we do and you get your pullbacks, I mean, it's game. But yeah.
That's really good for me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really good. But yeah, even anyone that's been holding, for example, like I've been holding dog this entire time, but 24% in the last 4 days is good. Silver, no. Oh yeah, he's at work, so he can't hear what I'm saying. Right? All right, let's see, where are we at with indices real quick. So indices working their way still. NQ further down into this zone. Dow going up. Price action is a little too tricky to take any sells, at least right now. If I were to lose taking this NQ trade, I would feel like I had warning signs here. And so I don't really want to live with that. I'd rather not do that. So I'm going to chill. But yeah, I'm going to call it pretty early today, guys. There's nothing for me to do here except just yap away. And I'd rather respect your guys' time here. Yeah, the setup here, this setup is still in play. So we had this CAD one. I didn't pull the trigger on this at all. So here's a 4-hour setup for CAD. Trading out of this like May 28th price. Way over here. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, extremely short session. I think I just chopped here with you guys for like 30 minutes. But honestly, you got to respect your own time. And if the markets aren't giving you anything, you'll end up actually losing more sitting here wanting something to happen. You'll start just making shit up. And you go, well, if I flip my whole body upside down, then that's it. Then I have something here. So, yeah. Anyways, much love. We have the Bali webinar happening here in like 10 days. So if you guys are interested in traveling to the other side of the world, for probably many of you, with us in 2027, and you want to know more about it, check it out. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend, guys. Have the best fucking day ever, dude. Maybe get some sleep if you haven't. All right, y'all. Peace.